Oh my god, if you only knew how bloody hot it was in here. Hello and welcome to the ultimate do as I say but not as I do video, because I had a situation. And I dealt with that situation in a bad way, so I'm going to tell you all about it. As long-time viewers would know, I have suffered from acne for a very long time. I still don't exactly know why I've had it so bad throughout my pretty much most of my life at this point. But yeah, it's just been absolutely bonkers. One of the things that is very easy to do when you've got acne, since it's such a physical condition, is to get in there with your fingers and you really like give it a little squeeze, and oh yeah, I've been there. I've been there so many times. I was there this morning when I had really bad acne. Like, it was cystic, it was weeping, it was so sore, and it was like there was nothing that I could do to get rid of it, and I just couldn't stop touching my face. It was like a whole thing, but nobody told me exactly why it was such a bad idea to touch and squeeze your face when you've got all these problems going on. Please learn from me and my mistakes. This is why you should not be touching your face when you've got pimples and acne. First of all, we have a lot of bacteria on our fingers, on our hands. We are touching things constantly. And if you're touching things all the time, then it's very easy to transfer bacteria from objects and different things onto your face. So if you are resting on your face or you're touching your face, and especially if you are picking at your face or squeezing it, then you're going to be transferring that bacteria from your fingers onto the skin on your face. But even more than that, and this is something that I didn't know. I don't know why I didn't know this, but I didn't know this, but it makes perfect sense. When you actually squeeze your spots, you squeeze your pimple, you think that you're getting rid of it, right? No. Do you ever squeeze a spot and then, you know, like a week later, it's kind of flattened out and it's fine, but then a few months down the track, you notice that you've got another pimple popping back out in that same spot? Yeah, that's because that bacteria, it hasn't actually gone anywhere other than deeper into the skin, causing more issues, and it's just waiting to bubble back up to the surface. I could never understand this growing up. When I was a teenager and I was squeezing my skin and then it would go away, but then a little while later I'd get the pimple back and I'd be like, what gives? I thought I got rid of you. What's going on? That's what was going on. And I don't know why it didn't click, but yeah, that's why you shouldn't be squeezing your spots. Another reason why you should not squeeze and pop your pimples. Well, guys, if I'm any kind of example, it's gonna cause you scarring. I've got a lot of sort of hyperpigmentation, which isn't necessarily even scarring. It's just discoloration of the skin. It's not kind of sort of those pickaxe scars, the deeper holes in the skin. It does fade over time, but who knows when the hell this is going to fade off my face, right? And in the meantime, I've just got to bloody well deal with it, and that's not fun. But I do also have some minor scarring. So I do have some little divots in my skin where I've had bigger pimples and I've touched them and I've scarred my skin. Oh God, past me. Why did you do this to yourself? If you squeeze and you pop your pimples, you're actually damaging the skin, and it's not always easy for your skin to recover from those kinds of things. And I've had a lot of people actually come to me and like message me or send me pictures of their skin and say, what do I do about this? I have no more acne, but my skin is so scarred. And this is one of the reasons why, like, you might be able to get rid of that acne. It might finally go away. Oh my God, it might finally go away. But then you are left with scarring. You're left with those remnants, and sometimes that's never gonna go away. Think of yourself just a few years down the track. Do you really want to be dealing with pickaxe scars or divots in your skin when your acne might have gone away, but now you're having to deal with this other problem that's far more permanent than acne? I know how hard it is to not touch. I know. Oh my God, like almost every single morning if I have a spot somewhere, I'm like, I need to bandage my hands behind my back to stop myself from touching my face. It's so frustrating. Like this morning, doing this business to myself, now I'm gonna have this red spot here for I don't know how long. It's just, it's so difficult. I know the struggle. It is so real. But guys, please, please, please don't touch your face. It does cause so many more problems than what a simple spot can do. And I haven't even gotten into things like cystic acne, which I've dealt with that as well. And that's something that can be so, oh my God, cystic acne, those big lumps that are just so sore and they're so deep in the skin, and you might have something like that for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you're like, when the hell is this thing gonna just like pop out of my face already? It is especially crucial that you don't go poking and prodding those kinds of spots. Squeezing cystic acne is definitely going to leave you way more open to scarring, and that it's just so difficult to get rid of those scars from your face. That's something that I'm gonna have to deal with like once I have officially finished Accutane and I'm off it and I've broken that cycle, then I'm gonna deal with scarring. So you'll definitely be seeing content like that on my channel in the future. But right now, yeah, I just gotta try and bandage my hands behind my back and not touch my face. Now, I haven't actually gone into any kind of things about what can you do if you're not touching your face. Like, how are you supposed to get rid of spots if you're not touching them? Like, oh, I know. I'm not going to go into that in this particular video. Sorry. I know you're all probably just like, clicking off that then. But this video is all about why you shouldn't be doing this to your face. It's trying to give you that kind of information. And I think that, you know, dealing with spots, I've got other videos on my channel if you're interested in seeing, you know, like what can you do about acne and get rid of it. So I'll put some links for you to that kind of content down below. But yeah, I think that also deserves a different video. Oh my God, yeah, it is so sweaty, it's crazy. And I've like frizzed out to the max. It's just super, super hot, but I wanted to have a chat to you about this and hopefully you got some information out of it. I look forward to catching you all next Thursday. Have a really beautiful rest of the day and I'll talk to you all then. Mwah. Bye.